Nobody is coming to save you. Pause for a second. Let that sink in. Nobody is coming to save you. Not your friends. Not your parents. Not your partner. Not your boss. Not the government. Not luck. Not the right time. Not the perfect opportunity. One day you wake up and you feel something different. A strange pressure, a silent fear, a heavy weight on your chest. You realize that time is moving. People are moving. Life is moving. And if you stay the same, you will be left behind. That realization is uncomfortable because it forces you to accept something powerful. You are responsible for your life, not your past, not your background, not your mistakes, not your failures. You. And responsibility feels heavy. It's easier to blame. It's easier to complain. It's easier to say, I didn't get the right support. I didn't have the right education. I didn't have money. I didn't have guidance. Maybe that's true, but here is the hard truth. The world does not reward excuses. It rewards value. Your 20s and early 30s are the most confusing years of your life. Nobody teaches you how to handle this stage. As a teenager, life had structure. Wake up, go to school, follow instructions, take exams, repeat. But now nobody tells you what to do. Now you must decide what career to choose, what skill to learn, who to trust, where to invest your time, how to manage money, how to manage emotions. And everyone has expectations. Family expects success, friends expect you to stay the same, society expects progress, social media shows perfection. You scroll for 5 minutes, and suddenly you feel small. Someone your age bought a house. Someone started a company. Someone got married. Someone moved abroad. Someone looks happy every single day. And your mind whispers, you are behind. But listen carefully. You are not behind. You are early in your journey. You are comparing your private struggle to someone else's public highlight. You don't see their anxiety. You don't see their debt. You don't see their sleepless nights. You don't see their failures. Life is not a race. Life is a construction project. Every single day, you are building something. Either you're building discipline or you are building regret. Either you are building strength or you are building excuses. The scary part? Both grow slowly. You won't notice the damage immediately. Wasting one day feels harmless. Wasting 1 week feels normal. Wasting 1 month feels okay. But wasting 5 years, that's painful. And the biggest thief of your time is distraction. Your phone feels harmless. Just 5 minutes. Just one video. Just one scroll. But 1 hour a day, and this becomes 365 hours a year. That's more than 15 full days of your life. And most people lose much more than that. Imagine what you could build in 15 full days of focused effort. A new skill, a new habit, a new body, a new income stream, a new mindset. But instead, most people consume. They watch others win. They watch others grow. They watch others build while they stay still. If you cannot control your attention, you cannot control your direction. Attention is power. Focus is currency. Discipline is freedom. Motivation is temporary. It feels good. It sounds powerful. It gives you energy for a moment. But motivation disappears when things get hard. And things will get hard. There will be mornings when you don't feel like waking up. Days when you don't feel like working. Weeks when you feel stuck. Months when results don't show. That is when discipline matters. Discipline means doing the work without applause. Discipline means choosing long-term growth over short-term comfort. Discipline means saying no to distractions. Discipline means repeating the same boring actions until they become powerful. Most people are addicted to excitement. They love starting. They love announcing. They love planning. But they hate repeating. They hate patience. They hate slow growth. They hate invisible progress. But invisible progress is still progress. Success is not dramatic. It is boring. It is quiet. It is daily. You don't need to change your life in 1 week. You need to improve it daily. 1% better every day. Read 10 pages. Work out 30 minutes. Practice your skill 1 hour. Save a little money. Learn something new. Small actions. Repeated. For years. That is how real change happens. And yes, there will be a lonely phase. A phase where your circle becomes smaller. When you stop wasting time, some people will feel uncomfortable. When you stop complaining, some people will feel judged. When you start growing, some people will feel left behind. They may say, "You changed. You're different now. You think you're better." No, you are just focused. Growth separates, and that separation is necessary. You cannot build a strong future while holding on to weak habits. You cannot build discipline while living in comfort. Comfort feels safe, but comfort kills ambition. Nothing changes inside comfort. Pressure creates growth. Struggle creates strength. Failure creates experience. And experience creates confidence. Nobody is coming to save you. And that is not a curse. It is a gift. Because it means your life is in your hands. You decide what skill to build. You decide what habit to create. You decide how much effort to give. You decide when to stop complaining. 5 years from now, you will either thank yourself or regret yourself. The decision starts today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. Today, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be talented. You don't need to be lucky. You need to be consistent. Brick by brick, day by day, step by step. And one day, when people see your success, they will call you lucky. They will say, "You had good timing, you had support, you had opportunities." Smile, because you know the truth. You had discipline, you had patience, you had courage, you had focus, you stopped waiting, and you started building. Nobody is coming to save you. And that is exactly why you are powerful enough to save yourself. And that is exactly why You will win.